the Lord, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. I'm excited again. It's another beautiful Tuesday. Every Tuesday we call it Terrific.
Terrific Tuesday.
Yes, a Tuesday, but we sit on this couch with my friend, my wife, my partner in Christ, and my partner in
Christ.
In crime. To discuss this thing called
marriage.
We believe that marriage is good.
Marriage works.
If only.
Only you work it.
And today we are here to help you.
Work your very own.
Those who are watching us from home, karibu sana, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Tuesday, we believe, has been a blast for you. It's that time where many people are waiting to hear or watch the program and get blessed. Those on the and other many people on different platforms. So, karibu sana, you can get in touch with us on 0705
899-608
or 0727
438-728.
Karibu sana.
Welcome.
And those on social media.
Karibuni sana. We love you. We appreciate your genuine followership.
Yes.
And subscribership. And we really appreciate your being part of this thing called marriage and Soa TV at large. You're welcome.
Karibu sana. So we want to thank God for all of you. And tonight, we have a very nice, wonderful program that we're going to share with you. We call it the 16th.
Yeah.
The 1-6. So the 16th.
Yeah.
And it's a very interesting program, and we would like you to be part of us. One thing I want to bring across is that marriage is a journey.
Yeah.
Marriage is not a one-stop shop. Marriage is a journey. It's not a sprint. Marriage is a journey.
That's right.
And those who are married must understand that when you get into marriage, it is not something that you just fly into it.
No.
No, marriage is a real journey.
Yes.
And everyone can get to where they can get to. Yes.
At the top.
At the top.
Yeah.
So there are those somehow could not sustain it.
Yes, unfortunately.
Could not stay there.
Yeah.
But there are those who are, who are enjoying it.
Yeah.
One day my wife said that there are those who really enjoy marriage. They have good marriage.
Yeah.
They're there. And we want to also tell you that yours can stand.
Yes.
And it can be as blissful as possible.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you see marriage is not working, one partner
has refused to cooperate.
Yes.
Or both.
Or both has refused to cooperate.
Yeah.
Like I've been trying to help this woman of God who the husband has just refused to cooperate. He believes that the wife has a demon, and so unless she goes for deliverance. And if you look at the way things are going, he's the one who's in the wrong. Yeah. So probably we'll come towards the end. I'll ask that as a question. What do you think the woman should do? But today we are talking about our marriage life. And on the 11th of this month, we clocked.
Matter of fact, last yes.
11th of this month, yes. We clocked.
Okay, we clocked 16 years.
16 years in marriage. What are you trying to say?
No, nothing.
Yes. So we clocked 16 years.
Yeah,
and we've been married for 16 years. 1-6.
Sio mingi.
16 years or 16 days.
I saw Kenneth Copeland, 60.
16 still.
I was like, where?
There are those who have only 6 months.
Yes, there are those who got married. November is a time of marriages.
Yeah.
So there are those who got married last Saturday. They are still very newlyweds.
And there are those who, even in that marriage, they got married, but they could not stay 6 years.
Yeah.
They just had to part ways.
Yes.
So tonight we're discussing our lives in those 16 years, or the last stretch of the 16th year.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that kept us? Because marriage is something, there must be something that keeps you.
Yes.
It's not children.
No,
there must be something that keeps you in that marriage or makes it continue running. Very important you know them. And so as we've had a journey, but let me ask a question. How has it been for you?
For me, it has been a journey, as you have said, and it's a journey of discovery, a journey of learning and unlearning, a journey of trying this way and trying this way. But what I would say, it has been one step at a time.
Yes.
Yeah. For the last 16 years, for me, it has. When God brought us together. One thing probably many of the married couples and even us don't realize that this thing is not just about that day. is about for the rest of your life. And so by the time you clock the first year, the second year, you're still thinking, you don't even know, you're still having children and the confusion there until you get to almost 5 going up now, is when now the reality of marriage life hits in. That this thing was not a trial and error. It was not kajari booze and it fails and you walk out. It was a thing for the rest of our lives. And so how much more 5 years, how much more 16 years?
Yes.
Yeah. So for us, for me, it has been a journey every day of discovery and different, knowing that you can do this thing this way. And tomorrow you realize that thing cannot work that way. You change it again. Okay, it has been like that for 16 good years.
Good years, you know. So we want to mention maybe 5 or 6 or 7 things that has really helped us to 16th year.
Worked for us.
There's something that if you see something is working, it means there are things that makes it work. Nothing just works. Anything that works. We are live on TV. We're on your screen. There are people behind the cameras. There are cameras behind the face you see or showing the face you see.
It is not miracle.
No, it's not just appearing in the spirit. And then we appear on TV. There's people behind it. There are machines behind it. So that is to show you anything that works. The sound that makes it work.
That's right.
So if you see a couple that is marriage is blissful, there's always something that has made it be like that. And those are the foundations that has helped ours, be where we are today. 16 years. I was I've been married for 20 years. It's not the issue of being married for 16 years. How has it been?
How has it been? And how has your marriage impacted someone? Even a single lady or a single gentleman. Do they look at you and they admire that you've been married for 20 years? Can you and your wife, you and your husband, sit down and have an eye-to-eye, communication in those 20 years? So it's not about you guys is only 16. Okay. In those 16 years, we have what we have achieved. And we are proud of it. And for the longest time, we keep on telling people that our marriage is what you see.
It's not fake.
It is not. Matter of fact, one thing we have in common is we don't know how to fake it. We don't. Absolutely. What you see is what you get. It is black and white. It is black and white. When we are happy, we are happy. When we are not happy with one of us, we are not happy with one of us. And that's the way we have been handling it. And I appreciate learning from someone's experience. There are counselors who are single.
Yes.
Marriage counselors who are divorced.
True.
So at the end of the day, if you're advising me to stay in marriage and you are divorced, how come the things did not work for you?
For you.
That's how I look at it. So learning from someone whose experience is, you can say, for them it has worked. For me, I think is a book that you need to really stay on and learn from it. And for the years now, almost 3 years, we've been doing this thing called marriage. Partly by experience, we've been sharing it and all that, how we handle money, how we handle etc. But today we are talking about now what has really worked for us in the last 16 years. Also celebrating our month of love. Our month of love is not in February.
No, it's November.
Yeah,
so one of the things that happens is, one of the things that has been a base, number one is the base of God. We have had the base of God. In other words, God has been the base.
That's
God
right.
has been the rock, the pillar. One is that every one of us, each of us, has their own walk with God.
That's right.
I will say this. It's unfortunate if you're living with a man or a woman who doesn't fear God, doesn't have a walk with God. That marriage will be ishish. Why? Because especially if you're married, you're born again, and she's not born again, or is not born again, you will have a challenge. So it's very, very important to be, one of the things that people must understand, that marriage does not work because you are married. Marriage works because God is the founder of that marriage. One thing that has helped us is, I have my own personal walk with God. I will take my own fasting days. She will take her own personal walk with God. So both of us, our fundamental base is God.
Yes. And I like even to say it further, that we are each other's spiritual
watchmen.
watch guards and watchmen and watchwomen. Okay, such that to the point, if he realizes somehow I'm going low, because we are there, we are with each other every day. So when he realizes somehow I'm going down spiritually, he'll be like, and you've not fasted for quite some time, because he has seen I've just been eating.
Yes.
Okay, and it has been our pattern that God is the base of our home.
Yes.
We started with him. We are still working with him, to the extent whereby if it is not God, we don't need it.
True.
If it doesn't have God, I tell my husband openly, one of the things that drew me to him was the way he loved God, was the way he had a walk with God that time, of which he still has it right now. So I tell him, if you lose God, then one of the things that drew me to you have died. We have nothing to have in common anymore. So someone may look and say, that's normal. You know, you guys are pastors and you're talking about God in everything is allowed. No. If your marriage has to work, being that God is the initiator of marriages, you have to have him as the director of that home. You know? You have to. It's not a two-way, it's not a three-way. And so maybe I drop a question for someone thinking, someone would be asking this question now, man of God, I made a mistake, or probably I entered into I got yoked to someone who is an unbeliever and we got married. My husband is a club guy. My wife is a party woman. So there is no marriage that can stand without God being your base. Absolutely. And you are telling us about the issue of what can that lady do or that man do? They got unequally yoked.
Yeah, what happened is once, that's why it's important before even you get married to someone, you know their spiritual status. You cannot operate without God. There's no union that can stand and purely stand without God being their bedrock. Because every marriage stands on the platform that God is the initiator of the marriage, is the one that began that institution. So he knows the pros and cons. He knows what can be done so that marriage can stand. So God has to be base. One of the things that helped us in this marriage is that God is the base. At the end of the day, we are born again. At the end of the day, we fear God. At the end of the day, if I do something, what will help me is the Holy Spirit has to pull me back, has to bring me back into what really needs to happen after this, you know? What do we do after that? So it's very key that God has to be the base. And most marriages today, even those who are born again, have not put God as a base of their relationship.
Yeah, and I strongly believe that your spouse is the one that knows your spiritual, kama umeokoka, if really you're born again. Because you see, there are pastors whom their wives can say this man is not born again. But on the altar, the way he's manifesting God, you know, at the end of the day, your spirituality as a couple has to first stand as a person, and then now as a couple together. And this is an advice I'm giving singles. If you cannot expect to get a godly man or have a godly home if you want to pick a husband from the clubs.
True.
You can't. It is impossible. That marriage will, as much as that man is good, he goes to Catholic, you'll mention all the denominations that you think he goes to. Is he born again? Is she born again? At the end of the day, a good wife comes from the Lord. Absolutely. And that's the final word.
And the truth is, the person God has not changed. You cannot change.
You can't, because many say, oh, I will pray for him, I will fast for him. No, it doesn't happen. In marriage especially. The moment that man has gotten what he wants, that lady has gotten what she wants, she will see no reason to give their life to Jesus. And that is not your own doing. It's supposed something that both of you should meet when already you have a personal walk with God. Then when you enter in marriage now, you bring the base of your marriage as how is your walk with God? How is her walk with God? And now you bring it together as a family to raise a godly family or godly children.
True.
Yeah.
Wow. That's one of the things that really helped us in this, our journey to the 16th year. The second thing that really helped us is that we did things together. We do things together. We are one. There are people who don't know what their partners are doing.
Yeah.
So we have done things together. We have just done everything, life, ministry, everything we're doing, or one person is doing, the other person is inside.
Yeah.
It really helped. I want to advise people, men, don't do something without your wife knowing what you're doing. You know, let your wife be in the picture. It is two are better than one.
Yeah. They keep each other warm. The Bible says.
Bible says in their labor they have a better reward. Most couples are not working together.
Yeah.
They are not doing things the right way. Matter of fact, we did things the right way.
Yeah.
Did everything the right way. In terms of what needs to be done, and it has to be done the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, in the point that he's saying that we do things together, it's even a puzzle that many people wonder, what do you guys ever do together all the time? Because where he is, I'm somewhere in the vicinity. Where I am, he's just not too far away.
Yes.
Like today in the morning, when we came for this program, I came earlier, but he was a bit somewhere. He called me and told me in 30 minutes I'll be there. That's how we operate. We are always doing things together, working together, enjoying each other's company. Why? We are one. Okay? And somehow, or in many ways, it has helped us, because many couples are not friends. You don't want to have your wife around you, even in church.
There are those who when you bring them, they start now.
You see, now the problem is the issue now has a root cause. But at the end of the day, what helped us and what is still helping us is that we have always done things together. Everything, ministry, projects, life. He's doing this, I'm there. I'm doing this, he's there. We always do everything together until people who are close to us and know us, they always have that question. You guys don't get bored.
What are you saying? What are you telling each other?
Don't get bored of each other. Yeah.
And it's key, that this thing works.
Yeah.
You see, you cannot be partners or couple, or you say we are one, but when it comes to your business, when it comes to my work, don't get involved.
Yeah.
That's not partnership. That's not partnership. It has helped us well by, if we are going to look for wood, we go together.
Yeah.
You're going to look for food sometimes. We go together.
Yeah.
It's key.
Yeah.
We work together. I can tell you what she's doing. Even if I'm not there. Because somehow is something that we are doing.
Yeah, he's aware of it.
Yes.
For me, it has become so addictive that at times I've gone to do my own personal things. For example, gone to get an outfit. And I'm used to him being somewhere around so that he can give me a word on that outfit. This me now, And at that particular time, I'm alone. I have to take a photo and send it to him. What do you think of this and this outfit? Eventually, what he will choose, I'll find myself liking it. Because, the issue of, and unfortunately, he doesn't do that. He just comes with his bags already packed and all that. But for me, the doing things together has become so much until I really depend on his opinion. Ladies of royal distinction, I always keep on telling my leaders, let me consult with daddy first. I know it looks as if, can't you just make the decision by yourself?
Can't you use your mind?
Can't you just use your mind? Can't you just, decide? But that is it. He's not in the meeting. Whatever we are about to pass, I have to consult with him, then pass it. And that is what has always worked for us. And
it's important for couples to work that way.
Yeah.
To an extent, sometimes you hear some incidences. Alitoka tu hapa asubuhi akaenda and his phone went off.
Yeah.
Then 3-4 days, 1 week, it was found butchered somewhere.
And the issue is, God forbid, the wife is asked, how was your husband dressed?
Kitu ina kama black.
Akumuona. Because even when the husband was going out, they don't even say bye to each other. You see, there's a way your wife could be probably going to work earlier. Before she leaves the house, she should beckon and say, have a lovely day, I've gone. So by the end of the day, she's saying, have a lovely day. You'll throw a glance and see, wow, she's looking pretty. So you'll know, Lea amevaa nguo ya red. No.
Yes.
But now there are those who don't talk. So the guy is missing, and you're like the wife, your family is getting information, and you don't know how your husband went out looking, or how your wife was looking, and who did he talk to last, because there's absolute relationship communication. There's total breakdown everywhere in that home. That's not the will of God. And what has worked for us over the years, the 16th, as we celebrate our 16th year anniversary, is that we always do things together.
Yes.
It's not a weakness.
No.
As many men may see it.
No.
Isn't it?
Do you know, like for example, let me give you a scenario.
Yeah.
When we are in the house and I'm the one leaving, she has to escort me out.
Yes.
If not, so I'm not going. So she might be eating, she has to stop eating and escort me out.
At times it's annoying.
But that's to happen.
Yeah.
Because there's that blessing I believe there is. You know? And she has to, and I've never understood why at the table she was eating, but the moment we start going out, she gets a story to tell me.
Yeah, at the window of the car.
I wonder what is this you're going to say now?
And most importantly, I didn't even want to leave that table.
Yeah, now you have stories to tell. So we do things together. We are partners. That is very solid. It has helped us a lot. It has helped us a lot.
Yeah.
So it's very important for you to know that you need to get there.
Yes.
As a partner, as a married couple, do things together. Be together.
Yeah.
Let people know you're twin brothers. Let somebody know you're very close to each other.
Yeah.
Somebody knows if you see the man is here, then the wife is not far. We'll be right back after the short break.
Don't touch that dial.
This thing called marriage.
Welcome back. This is this thing called
Marriage.
We believe that marriage is good.
Marriage, what?
If only.
If only you work it.
Karibu tena, karibu. We're talking about 16 years. What has really helped us? What has worked for us? What have we done? What did we do? Or what have we been doing to make this thing work? I'm telling you, the naked truth is in their Kama's marriage, it is absolutely working. Can you agree with that?
Yes.
It's absolutely working. So there's no stage image, PR. No, this is how we are.
Yeah.
No? And so we did things the right way. We there's a way things have worked for us.
Yeah.
And as we said earlier, we began God being our base.
Yeah.
And then God has always been the foundation of this home.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, when we disagree on something, we'll go back. What do you think is the will of God? And that's when you find that the Holy Spirit will convict you, you're wrong there.
Yes.
So it always brings us back to order.
Yeah.
The second thing I've mentioned maybe
Was we do things together.
is we do things together. We have been friends. We are friends. We do things together. The company of each other is key.
Yeah.
Akajoto kanasaidianga sehemu. Another thing that really helped us in this journey, I tend to believe, was we did things
the right way. Yes.
Let me say this before I throw it to you, is that many marriages today are struggling and suffering because people did not do things together.
Yes.
By that, what do you mean?
Did things the right
People
way.
don't do things the right way. So
Yeah.
by that, what do you think we mean?
Absolutely. Doing things the right way is what is the right way of doing things? Okay.
Before you get married.
Before, for instance, before you go to work, you get a job.
Yeah.
You have to go to school. Okay. And then you have to be trained. You have to go to primary school. You go to high school. Then you go to campus, and then now you get a job.
Yeah.
That is doing things the right way.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's also a way of doing things the right way before you marry. Many people just do it anyhow. Ameniambia tuishi pamoja.
Nika move.
Pack your bags, walk out of your mother in rebellion, and you go in that man's house. That's how people do it.
Most of them are living.
Yes. This man just loved me, and he said he's missing me, so I slept one night, then I slept the second. Now it's 2 years.
Yeah, I just, he told me, why don't you move in? And
Why
I
don't
moved
you
in.
just move in? And you moved in. Others, it was not even a moving in. It was ka one night, ka Friday night. Then you ended up going back home on Monday. 3 days umelala huko kidogo. You find yourself Monday, you came back, and that's how you got married. Others tell you we met in the pub, and I was dancing, and then I fell on this guy, and then that guy took me, and then in the morning until today, 5 years, I'm his wife. That's not doing things the right way. It has no blessing, godly blessing at all. So us, we started with God. We had the godly base, of which it is our foundation.
It is.
Secondly, we did things the right way. I did not get married, mafefeine, behind the mahindi.
And I think we should show you the photo of the
Yes,
wedding.
I think we should. Yeah, the photo will.
You won't believe.
Appear. Yeah, you won't believe someone was wearing.
Don't start.
Yeah.
Let's not go there.
So it was. We did things the right way. For what did you do? Because you're the one who married.
I proposed. And then
I still have the engagement ring.
Imagine. I engaged.
Yeah.
I went to see the parents for introduction.
Yeah.
After introduction, I did, as in dowry payment was there.
Yeah.
We had a wedding. Was it broke wedding?
No, it was simple and good. 16 years back, we didn't even have service providers like now. They are all over. That time you had to look for flowers by yourself.
There is no woman that says our wedding was not good.
Mine was good. 16 years back, you'll see the photos. They'll be running down there. You love them. And the cake, you had to go look for a cake person. There was not someone doing the whole wedding package like nowadays, the way it's been.
You can see that woman, they do the wedding for you.
Yeah. There was the saloonist that time. I had to go look for people to make nails. They were not there. Things were not like now. So I would absolutely confidently say my wedding was beautiful. It had live flowers. You see the flowers. And I had a nice gown. Very beautiful.
The issue is not the wedding. The issue is you'll see the person wearing the gown. You will know the grace works.
Yeah. So
the marriage is good.
I got married in a white wedding.
Yes. And that also, when you do things right, things go right.
Yes.
Something that people should never forget.
Yeah.
That anything done wrong, at some point it will go wrong.
It will catch up with you.
It will catch up with you.
Yes.
One day a thief must be caught. And even there are people watching right now. The man has never paid dowry. He has never gone to see the parents of the girl.
Yeah.
You're a thief and you're still robbing.
Yeah, and for me, I usually say it is when you get married wrongly, it is more of a disadvantage to the women, to the ladies.
Okay.
It is. You are too available and just did things just
too
wrongly,
easy.
Too easy. Make this man go the right way to have you. Let these things be. Have a follow-up, a nice follow-up, and to the extent by the time you're in his house, you
deserve being there.
Yes, you are confident even when you sit on those seats. He just did not pick you from anywhere and made you his wife. That is why most men will not respect their wives. Now, if you found each other just 5 years down the line after a one-night stand, you're now still continuing to marry, there's no respect there. And mostly it falls on the woman. That's why one will get married badly, and then in 6 years down there, marriage, you're still forcing this man to go pay dowry. Because you did it wrongly. Initially, he should pay dowry before marrying you.
Yeah.
So you're trying to take this thing that has already a 20-year-old, you're trying to take it now back, where lipa dowry. The man has no...
There's nothing pushing.
Push. To do what? To go and pay dowry. He already has had you for 20 years. You even have a 20-year-old. At the end of the day, let's do things badly until the end.
Till the bad day.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it has more advantage on the lady.
Yeah, and that's why you find many men don't feel the weight or the price that they paid on marrying that lady. So they feel this one, this is a cheap meat. So let me just... And you'll find there's another one down outside there. And also find these strange women have power because every time they're going with this man, they will get something out of it. The man will bear the burden, will bear the cost. He will pay them for the bills. He will give something to that lady. And you're at home and he didn't leave money because he didn't see the value why he should leave money at home.
Yeah.
So it for us, it helped us. Doing things the right way really, really played a big role.
It did, and it has.
It has.
Yeah.
Number four thing that helped us when we were getting married, or has helped us in these 16 years. One thing that has helped us is understanding. Why is that understanding key? Because when we began, both of us were broke. Both of us didn't have anything.
What? Aye.
Yani, nothing on ground.
Aye.
Nothing doing, nothing working.
Umesema vibaya.
Nisema vibaya? Ni kweli.
Inauma.
Hatuko na pesa. You see, somebody made a quote, and I want to call it tonight. Somebody made a quote. I want to pay because I want to pesa. It's a lie. Okay, pesa tuko nayo because ni zetu. The problem is this: we didn't begin like that. No, we didn't. Matter of fact, at some point, we didn't know what we were going to eat. I will pay our bills.
Yes.
But she understood. She never packed a bag. Nowadays, you marry, you have no money. The girl will pack and leave. So there's some boy child right now who's under pressure.
Yeah.
So we had understanding. And let me ask, what were you really understanding? Where did your understanding come?
I don't even know. For me, I say much. Our wedding was divine orchestrated. It was divinely planned. So many things just, they had a flow. Okay? But I would say that we understand each other. I can tell what he's about to do. Okay, I can tell what's disturbing him before he even, speaks it out. I can tell that my husband will not be happy with that thing. Okay, we understand each other in by the virtue that we have lived together and we have grown to know each other in a deeper perspective. I'll be laughing and he'll tell me you're not okay. You are absolutely not okay. What is it? And at the end of the day, I'll have to open up because amenishika. No. I'm trying to cover something. That comes with understanding each other. That comes with having a deep kind of relationship that tells you when your person is not okay or when they are okay or even you can even make a decision for them because you know how they like things being done.
Yeah.
So what has really helped us in the last 16 years, we don't just assume each other like he's leaving. Like I was reading somewhere, I read somewhere on social media yesterday, someone was being asked, and how is your husband? Do you know what the response was? Anapumua.
He's breathing.
He's just breathing, he's okay. As in, what kind of an answer is that? Anapumua too. As in, I don't know much about him, but he's not dead. He's still doing what?
And
he's still breathing.
Yeah, and especially what I don't understand is one of the major things, I think we've handled this before, is financial understanding.
Yeah.
We had it. In our marriage, if there's something we've never thought about.
Over 16 years
We've never
is
thought about
money, not a day. And money has broken marriages.
Money is a very major contributor when it comes to divorce. But you see, us, we never thought about it. Why? Because there was we began by financial understanding. If I bring 50 shillings at home, that's what has come. And that's what we use. If I bring 10,000, wow, that's what has come. If marriage is to work, there must be understanding. You must understand your person. Because if she didn't understand me, all my work is ministry. I'm not going to look for a job. We have bills to be paid. I'm not going to look for a job. And this man is just saying ministry. That one is something else.
It is enough to make me wonder, how will we take care of the children? How will we do A, B, C, D? But at the end of the day, I'd like to say that it wasn't easy. It is a journey that he took me through. That this is me. This is my life. This is my calling. This is what I am meant to do until I absolutely became part and parcel of it and part and parcel of what he does.
So
financial understanding.
It was very key. You must understand the temperament of your spouse. It's something. We had fika hapa tushapitana. So understanding has been very key. Even today, there's a place we get and you just understand. People might not understand, but you have to understand. You see, there's nowhere in our marriage, if it ever happened, I don't know, where we had to put each other under financial pressure.
No.
Or pressure of any kind. We always understood the next person. We always understood. Let me give you one. You come home, and then on your way home, like maybe you come from church or from whatever, they would ask me today, I just feel like eating something nice. What What do you mean something nice? And this is a craving, and you're going home to eat. There's food at home, and you get home, and I'm talking about out of experience. She doesn't feel like eating what has been cooked at home. And you have to understand at this point, she's not pregnant. Just mdomotamu, and I'm domotamu. And you have to understand that this is what she wants, and you have to turn the car or go get it. That's understanding. Some people don't even know if their spouse wants something nice. I come home, I tell them this is what I have. I don't hear, what will this help? What will I do with this? Oh, no. I've never got an insult because I didn't come with enough. That understanding is key. Really
understanding is key. And especially on money. We knew we don't have, but we knew we will have it.
Yes.
So it held us, we held hope alive and every day kept on understanding each other part time.
Yes. Number
5.
Number 5.
Yes.
Agreement. We always agreed. And sometimes this is very important for you to know. Sometimes we agreed to disagree. Where you know what I mean? To achania. Very, very key. One of the things that we've had in our relationship and marriage is agreement. We have always agreed. We agree on what to do. We agree on this. And agreement does not really mean that my way has to go. Most of the time we discover, we discuss the matter or whatever we bring on the table, it's something that we have to agree. We have to agree on what we are doing per time.
Agreeing to disagreeing is also allowed.
It's not agreement.
Because he has his own mind. He has his own thought patterns. He has his own opinion. And it is his. And at times we leave it there. We leave it at, we have agreed to disagree. If you see it that way and you want to do, but that one is unfair for the ladies because being the head of the house, what he will do, he will, end up doing what he wants to do, of which I don't see that thing.
Not really.
You see, most of the time, if we disagree on, for instance, because we have disagreed and agreed, agree to disagree on so many things, many a times. True. So, for example, it is, you think children should go to this school. I think they should not go to that school. Why? Probably it's a bit far. At the end of the day, my opinion is, I don't want them to go there because that school is a bit, for example, a bit far. Okay? But you think that's the best school for them at that particular time. Being the head of the house, yours always goes most of the time.
Which biblical standards as the way.
Which now, that's what I'm saying, is unfair. It's unfair. It becomes unfair for the woman because you swallow it.
I don't think at that point it's disagreement.
It is agreeing to disagree. No, I don't agree with you on the children.
At that point, I believe is submission.
It can be submission.
It is submission.
But also, I would have wanted us to agree. Are you seeing my point?
Yes, I've seen it, but it's the way.
You see now.
I have agreed.
Agreeing to disagree. Me, I've disagreed with it. I don't think the kids should go to that school.
But I'm going with it.
You have to.
Correct.
Have it your way.
And that's where now also we keep our lane.
Yes.
Ikifikapo is the head of the house. Ikifikapo, it's a docket.
It's not easy, but it has helped us in so many ways. And this one is, I think, is an advice I'd like to give to most of the ladies, especially wives. Women, we can be strong. And we can be pushy. That is where most of the time it has broken many men.
Yes.
Because this woman is forcing, that things should go this way. No, the kids will not go to that school until it brings an issue. It brings a fight. At some point when you cannot see eye to eye, as a woman, you have to know your place. Agree to disagree. Maybe down the line you will realize what you are saying. And maybe it will hit him hard more, but at the end of the day, he will learn to listen to you slowly by slowly. So, I think that that's a leaf.
And then also it helped us on that one. We can connect it with. It also made us respect each one's opinion. We respected each one's opinion. Our opinion is our opinion.
I have my own mind.
I've always told men, the woman you're married to is not a child. So respect her opinion. You might not take it, but respect it. So it also helps us. We respect each one's opinion. If I feel this the way and she doesn't feel like it, She will bring her opinion,
Yeah.
and I will bring my opinion, but
Yeah.
she will respect each other's opinion.
Another leave for ladies, and remember that yours as a lady is an opinion.
Yes.
It can be taken
Or not.
or not. That is the place of submission.
Yes.
Don't force it. Don't force it. Whenever you force it, you realize that there is always
A rift.
something that is not good. You're trying to take the place of leadership and headship in that home.
Yes.
Of which that's not your place.
Maybe we touch on this as we conclude this subject today. Another thing that's really helped us in our marriage as we talk about it is a lot of talking.
Yeah.
And definitely, when it comes to talking, who wins? When it comes to talking, who wins. But one thing that's helped us, maybe in 30 seconds, maybe, before we go to something else, one thing that's really helped us is in this marriage is we talk.
Yes.
We talk in the morning, in the afternoon, at midnight. Sometimes we talk in the bedroom while the lights are off. And I strongly believe, especially in our humble days, that talk helped us a lot.
It created a very safe foundation for where we are now, because we discuss and talk about everything and anything.
Yes.
The happenings of the day, what did not make us happy, what made us happy, what annoyed us, what we think, what you think of the future tomorrow, everything. We talk about. That tells you we are friends.
We are friends.
Because you can't talk to someone whom you are not friends with. You have not warmed up to.
That is key.
Yeah.
All right, we believe you got something the 16th. And this is coming up, and we would like to handle it in a bit. We are having our Finishing Strong conference. Right?
Yeah.
It's going to be something.
Yeah.
7th to 11th.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Tell us something about it.
It's going to be here.
Yes.
At the Lord City Sound of Abundance Church. We are having a guest that we enjoyed his presence last year. Evangelist Chidi Ibinado is going to be here this year again.
Yes.
And as usual, he's graced in the area of the prophetic. So apart from the word, which he is deep, he's very nice and very deep also in the prophetic. So come. It's going to be here at the Lord City from the 7th, and we are having 2 sessions.
Yes.
Morning session and the evening session.
And this is the thing, you don't know which session they'll be preaching.
Yeah.
So we're having this conference coming up, that's from 7 to 11.
Yes.
And then we'll be having a morning session that's from 8:30 up to, from 9, up to 12:30. Then from there we'll be going for evening service from 4 up to 7:30. It's going to be a powerful conference.
Yes.
We do it yearly, annually. Every year, it's called Finishing Strong Conference.
Yes.
Why are we telling you now? Because there's few weeks remaining or few days remaining for us to make sure we prepare you for it. And then, so anyone you can invite.
Yes. Come. And there's the business meeting.
And then also, that is morning session, that's from Thursday morning, then Friday again morning and evening, Thursday morning and evening. Then on Saturday, we have a prophetic business banquet. Prophetic business banquet, it is a session for only those who are in business.
Yes.
And that one you have to make sure you register on the link below. Let us know that you're coming. Let us know that you're going to be part of us. So let's make sure you're part of this great meeting. So if you're in business, and it won't be here, the business banquet will not be in charge. No. And then the same Saturday in the evening we have a service. But so we'll be having morning session, the business banquet starting from 8:30 in the morning, ending exactly at 1:30. We're going to learn a lot: power of vision, how to succeed in business, grace for business, favor in the place of, in the place of business. They are very heavy topics. How do you grow your business? It's going to change your life.
Yeah.
So please make sure you don't miss it. Then Sunday is going to be one service. We won't have two. We're having one service that is starting from 9 up to 1. And then up to 12:30. Then from 12:30 we have a PhD service starting exactly at 2 up to 7:30 on Sunday. So we want you to invite your sisters, your brothers, everyone from the village.
Yeah.
Bring whoever can bring.
Let them come. And I've already started seeing people asking for the business banquet registration.
Yes.
Please make sure you are part of it. We are going to have the link down below. Maybe from our YouTube channel you can be able to join in and send
register.
register on it. And we believe that your coming will, give you a tough, nice
yes.
finishing strong. You're going to finish strong.
This year is going to be good for you.
Yes.
All right. We believe you've been blessed. We believe you've enjoyed yourself. We believe our 16th will also be one day your 16th.
Amen.
And probably you have gone ahead your past 16 years of marriage. We strongly believe that what we have shared, if you start implementing them now, they will help your marriage. So please keep on doing this and God will bless you. And then also give us your feedback. Go, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you can go to Rev B Akama. That is on the YouTube and subscribe. Also, sowatv.ke. Again, subscribe. Then
Juliet Bernard
Akama on on YouTube.
Yes.
And subscribe. Also follow us on Facebook, Instagram. You can also get me on LinkedIn. Then it will be a blessing. And then on Facebook,
Juliet Bernard Akama. All my pages: Facebook, Instagram, TikTokers,
yes,
YouTubers. I am on Juliet Bernard Akama.
All right.
Made it easier for you to find me.
God bless you. Thank you for joining us. We believe that your marriage is going to work. As we always say and believe that marriage is good.
Marriage works.
If only.
Only you work it.
And keep watching Sowa TV.
Touching lives with the power of love.
God bless you.
Shalom.
Bye-bye.